Hello again, guys. Right, I'm a bit of a 2 and 8 at the moment, bit of a state, because I have made what was the perfect, absolutely perfect video explaining my thoughts about a trade I took here, and I managed to press delete instead of save, so I am absolutely gobsmackly, can't even think of the word, I can barely talk. I'm very, very miserable about it, but elated all the same because it was such an amazing first take of the video. So I'm going to explain what I'm trying to talk about here, and it's a difference in my trading method, which if you look at my charts that I post on Twitter, if you follow me, then it may look a bit confusing, which was why I wanted to make this video. Because what's happened is my trading style has evolved as a result of Dinesh's fantastic alteration to the already fantastic rsihisto alert. If that can actually happen, well, it has happened, I promise you, because my my daily pip count has gone through the roof. So I'll explain what I mean. And the levels are all drawn from take 1 of this video, so the disaster. But this would be a normal trade, because I can clearly see we have broken, if I bring that down, we have broken the close of that, get down, broken the close below all those levels, so we've only got wicks below us, so that's important. And then we've had the 3CR with the momentum indicator, the break of the -20 level, and she's gone down like a downward going thing does. And here, this is entirely different because it is into a mess of resistance. So I actually took my profit, which was exactly 3 pips, 3.1 pips actually, at this level. I knew we were going to have a problem at that high, and as you can see, I entered here as a result of this blue arrow, the alert, and she hit that. I took my profit, and then under normal circumstances I would have put my stop here and been stopped out. But what in fact did happen was I was making the video, so I'd pulled the stop out of the way, and she came down, nearly tested it. Now this is important also, and I forgot to put that in part 1, so that's why I decided to make part 2. I am also continually looking at other related pairs, and mainly the DXY. So if I look at dollar index now, it should look pretty much the opposite of what's going on that pound dollar. And as you can see, we got an alert here as well. Then we had a little bit of shenanigans, if you like. But the reason I like this so much, and I didn't put it in the first video, and I wish I'd been able to, so it's worked out quite well, is that this was clearly below this area of buyers. They'd created a higher high there, strong buying. We'd finally broken it with the alert, and so I was watching this movement closely here, whilst watching this deeper movement, more alerts going off, sorry, more possible trades, this horrendously deep movement here. Or I should have looked at that one, looked interesting. This deeper movement here was not so deep on DXY, so that's why I wanted to make this video also. That's the corresponding time. In fact, we can show that on the vertical. It's going slow because I have got so many charts open and so many alerts going on. So that now, when we go back to cable, oh, I know, it's one of the indicators deletes the lines, I think, as well, which doesn't help matters. Let's have another look again, see whether it does stay. Yeah, yeah, it should do. That's weird. Take that off. It should be there on, yeah, no, DXY isn't. That's really, really weird. Don't understand that. Anyway, they are the same. So I was watching DXY doing its stuff, and it enabled me to be happy that cable was also going to continue to do its stuff. And then in between the two, I've got euro, which is contra DXY, dollar index, and that was doing the same as cable. But I hate euro because it travels so slowly. But that's how I use correlation. So in this video, the important thing was the correlation. All three I'm watching to keep me in trades, and that's not just for the scalping method that I'm talking about here, but mainly for this method too. So we had so much going on. That's the reason I wanted to make this video, and took the second take. So back to the original thing. Dinesh's alert is getting us into loads more trades, but they are. I know that the alert will give us the entries. The alert went off during, in fact, 2 or 3 minutes into, not even that, 1 minute into this move here. So it enabled me to get into the trade very early, because the difference between 3CR is the 3CR doesn't alert you until the close of the bar, and then we expect to pull back and continue. The difference with the RSI alert is that it gets us into the trade well before the bar is going, or is triggered, closed rather, and you can be out before the bar closes, quite frankly. So this is a scalper's dream, and it's my dream too. And the same thing happened over here. This one alerted. This level was broken literally the moment this candle opened. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing about the rsihisto, but something I've never seen before, which meant I could enter the trade on the blue arrow. And now this is even more important. When that candle closed, under normal circumstances we'd be getting into the trade. So we've got into the first trade earlier, and as I did in the video, I actually added to the trade, because, you know, common sense says we should be. And we'd broken all this rubbish here. We'd actually broken the close of that candle there, or the open close there, because the wick doesn't matter. So then we'd actually got a second entry. So, you know, this truly is scalper heaven now. So, and the target was going to be the Asian high, which, as you can see, it's respected to the micro pip. The green lines, as you know, if you follow my stuff, is Asian level, Asian range high and low. So this was the ultimate video on how to scalp when you wouldn't normally, I would never normally have even been around looking at these trades. So how to scalp, as it were, outside of the hours, providing you've ticked a number of the boxes. And the critical boxes, you know, there's what we used to call the bust. This is all the pullback. This is the break and close above the high of the bust bar, and it's done and it's a 3CR one. So this was an absolute dream to trade. This one was also post 3CR, and the other important thing, it was running up to 1 o'clock. That blue bar there is 1 o'clock UK time. I don't want to be trading after the bar's closed, and you can see this is another really good point of talking about this particular trade. It hit that level, and look what happened. It reversed. That's why you don't want to be holding trades at the 1 o'clock bar changeover. What have we got there? A crossover on US 30. So that's just telling us on US 30 we've just had one of these type of alerts. The cross, in fact, no, sorry, cross of the well, let's have a look while we're here. So I think we've finished with this. We've covered every aspect of this. Why I love them so much. Even the 1 o'clock, be out before the 1 o'clock close, because you will get that retracement, and it happens nearly every bar like that. So now let's go and have a look at the US 30 and see what that's done. Yeah, a crossover alert there, across the minus 20 level. So you know, that crossed the plus 20 level, and boom, up price went. I mean, this thing is just I call it the ATM machine, aka the ATM machine. So okay guys, sorry for my exuberance. I just couldn't believe I was in the perfect trade and made the video and then deleted it instead of saved it. What a prat. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Desperately trying not to delete this now.